So I was just kind of eavesdropping on a conversation about cartels and drug smuggling and stuff like that. And, all this cartel, Pablo Escobar stuff, the cartels are basically a smoke screen to make you think that the cartels are, yeah, maybe they are bringing in some drugs and stuff like that, but it's easier to bring drugs in if you're the CIA and you're operating military vehicles and military clearance and military flight paths, just like they did in Los Angeles when they brought crack cocaine into Los Angeles with Freeway Rick Ross. So when they talk about all this El Chapo, El Chapo, to me, he might as well just been a crisis actor. You think he's really going to meet with Sean Penn and put his whole life in jeopardy to meet some Telemundo star? It's craziness. And saying that they assassinated Pablo Escobar, I believe if that situation even really happened, I believe Pablo Escobar shot himself. And that's that. But the whole cartel thing is, I'm not saying that cartels don't exist, but that's kind of it's like ISIS. They're funded by someone. It wouldn't be that hard to send a couple Navy SEALs that are probably already in Mexico and all that stuff to knock them out. You know what I mean? It's not that hard, So they keep that game going because, one, they want to kill us. They want to destroy us. Drugs are fallen angel technology. It's the easiest way to kill people because we all like drugs. You know what I mean? You got drugs for everybody. Keep giving them drugs, and they make fentanyl and now they don't even care. They put fentanyl in the cocaine and whatever. People are stupid enough to buy it still. So for me, when I listen to these podcasts and they're talking about the Sinaloa and the Zetas or the whatever it is, yeah, it could exist in the peripheral world, but the real gangsters are the government bringing that shit in. You know what I mean? The real gangsters, I am saying, it's just like child pornography. If you have the technology you have today, you should be able to have images of children which should be able to be master scanned through some kind of platform, just like they do with the NSA and everything else. Something should be, and I believe it is, you catch a couple guys that worked at the bowling alley, but the real predators are already embedded in the government and in the child trafficking, the whole Epstein thing. I believe that, he probably was a real dude, or maybe he worked for the CIA and he's not even dead, and, just like Elvis, who knows, you know what I mean? But Epstein Island is just the red herring of it all. It's meant to throw you off and make you think that everything's cool when it's not. The real pedophiles are on stage singing songs to you. They're in the government talking about your rights and how they're going to do this and that for you. So the drugs, the pedophilia, the Satanism, these are all part of the New World Order.